Hello, my name is Julie and welcome to your yoga practice. For today's practice, we're going to be light on the wrists as we move through our body. And this is a beautiful way to start your day or to reset for the rest of your day. To begin, we might use 2 blocks, so grabbing some blocks that you would like around you. And let us start in a comfortable, grounded seat. You can sit with your legs crossed like this or sit on top of your heels. And just taking a moment to ground down through your hips, allowing your shoulders to roll back and down, hands relaxing perhaps on your thighs. And we'll begin with 5 deepened breaths. Just to arrive here in this space. With each exhale, allow yourself to let go of whatever is running in your mind. Allowing yourself to be here and now. Take another full breath here. Option to keep the eyes closed or blink them open. And tilt your head towards the right. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, circle your head down to chest, over to the left. Circling round the back. To the right and lower round to the left. Visualizing like there is a pencil connected to the crown of your head. We're tracing a nice big circle, loosening and feeling into your neck muscles, shoulders. With each evolution, allow a little bit more of your torso to get involved, creating a bit more space, opening the heart and doming and rounding through the shoulders. And with each evolution, get a little bit bigger, maybe allowing your hips and your spine to fully rotate around. Enjoying feeling into your breath and into your body as we loosen and free everything up. And after your next evolution, start to reverse. Big circles to begin. Coming forward around to the right and then round the back to the left. Not concerned about how this looks, but rather how this feels in your body. Start to make the circles a little bit smaller now. Until eventually it is just your head circling all the way around. Beautiful. After your next rotation, shifting your weight all the way forward to all fours. Hands coming in line with your shoulders, knees coming back in line with your hips. Opening through the chest, the hips and the heart on your next breath in. And then sinking back to a child's pose, bottom back to the heels, lowering your third eye towards the earth. Twice more, rippling forward, opening the chest, maybe shifting the hips forward towards a modified up dog. And then exhale, pressing back towards child's pose. Once more, waving forward, finding space and opening through your spine. And exhale, pressing back to child's pose. Taking a few deepened breaths here. Enjoying connecting into this body. Feeling the whole body breathe in and the whole body breathe out. And if you'd like to set an intention upon this practice, feel welcome. On your next inhale, shifting forward to all fours again. Tuck your 10 toes under, finding a downward facing dog. Lifting your hips high and back. And start to walk your dog out, pressing and pedaling her through alternating heels. Just enjoying finding length in the backs of your legs, through your spine. Shoulders melting back and down away from the ears. Then again, finding some stillness in your down dog, perhaps inviting a generous bend for your first down dog. And focus on seeing how much length you can create in your spine, stretching out from fingertip through to your tailbone. Take another full breath here. Softening the knees a little more deeply on your next breath in. And walking to the front of the mat, forward fold, bowing deeply over your thighs. Half lift, tighten the backs of your legs and point the crown of the head forward, shoulders roll back. And forward fold, bowing as deeply over your legs as possible. Slowly restack the spine one vertebrae at a time, all the way up standing, and roll your shoulders back and down, standing tall in your mountain. Coming into flow now, reaching the arms wide to the sky, breath in. And melt the hands through heart space, forward fold over your legs, breath out. Half lift, lengthen the spine. And fold. Slowly restack the spine one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back, mountain pose. Again, arms reach up, breath in. Fold, breath out. Half lift, breath in, find length. Fold, breath out. Slowly restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back and down, mountain, breath out. Adding on, arms to sky, breath in. Fold, breath out. Feel the syncopation of breath to body movement. Half lift, breath in. Step your left foot back, low lunge, breath out. Right knee in line with your ankle. Highly encourage you to use your blocks just as an option. Keeping your knee in line with your ankle, can you drag your inner knee forwards? Rolling your shoulders down. Wherever you are, lighten your fingertips. Feeling the stretch through your hips. Take another full breath in here. Push the hips back, half split, tightening through your right leg, dragging your right hips back in space. Pull the crown of the head forward and find even more length, flexing the right toes back to you. Let's flow with breath now, shifting forward, inhale. And back, exhale. Forward, breath in. And back, breath out. Forward, breath in, tuck your left toes under, lift the back knee, big step to the front of the mat and forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Slowly restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And shoulders melt back and down. Second side, arms up, breath in. Fold, breath out. Half lift, breath in. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, low lunge, breath out. Left knee in line with ankle, open the chest. Maybe come light on your fingertips. Drag your left inner knee forwards, finding this space and expanse through the hips. Shoulders melt down. Take another full breath in. Half split, Ardha Hanuman, tightening your left thigh. Drag your right hip back in space while pulling the crown of the head forwards. Flexing your left toes back to face you. Start to move with breath, shifting forward, breath in. Shifting back, breath out. Forward again, inhale. Back, exhale. Shifting forward, runner's lunge, tuck your right toes under, lift the back knee, tighten the thigh. Stepping to the front of the mat and forward fold. Half lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Slowly restack the spine, inhale. And roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your hands to your heart space now, adding on. Keeping your palms together, find a focal point for your gaze. Shift your weight to your right leg and lift your left knee to your chest stalk pose. Tighten through your right knee and push down through your right big toe. Lift the left knee a little higher. Stay for another full breath in, steadying your focus, steadying your breath. Step all the way back to low runner's lunge. Land the left foot back silently. Lower the back knee down. Open the chest, low lunge, breath in. Half split, breath out. Shifting forward, breath in, pause. Sweep the arms up to the sky and stack the hips. Low crescent lunge. Reach a little higher, inhale. Exhale, just cactus the arms, cactus wide. Hold it here, twist towards the right, keeping your hips square, looking to the right. Back to center. Twist to your left, hips stay as they are. Good, back to center. Twist to the right and pause. Could your arms spread forward and back? Nice. Perhaps your right palm comes to your lower back or back thigh, left arm to the sky, looking over your right shoulder. Can you start to pull your right inner knee forward, finding what's called revolve reverse? Take another full breath in and out. Sweep the right arm to the sky, inhale. To pivot your left foot to the right side, modified warrior 2. Right knee and toe points forward, arms open wide. Feel the stretch of your inner groin, gazing over your right middle finger. Pull the knee further forward. Keep the depth of this warrior 2. Flip the right palm, reverse warrior. Left hand on back thigh, right arm reaches back. Expand through your right side body and increase the bend in your right knee. Extended side angle, right elbow on thigh, left arm next to your ear. Keep drawing the knee further forward. Reverse, breath in. Windmill the hands down to the earth. Tuck your left toes under and step to the front of the mat and fold. Half lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Slowly restack the spine, inhale. Roll your shoulders back and down, mountain pose. Second side, palms to heart, shift your weight to your left foot. Right leg to stork pose, breath in. Hold, breath out. Pressing down through your left big toe, tighten behind the knee. Can you pull the right knee a little closer to your chest? Stay for another inhale. Low runner's lunge. Land the right foot back of the mat silently. Back knee down to the earth. Open the chest, breath in. Half split, breath out. Shifting forward, inhale. Grounding your feet, sweep the arms to the sky and stack your hips. Cactus the arms, breath in. Twist to the left, exhale. Back to center, inhale. Twist to the right. To center, breath in. Twist to your left. Now pause. Can your arms open to the front and back of the room, following your left hand with your gaze? Option to stay or revolve reverse. Left hand on sacrum or back thigh, right arm to the sky. Start to drag your left inner knee forward, finding this beautiful back bend and heart opening. Keep looking over to the left. Drag your left inner knee a little further forward. Both arms sweep to the sky, low crescent, inhale. Kick your right foot to the left of the mat and open modified warrior 2. Arms reach forward and back, left inner knee points forward, pull it forward. Keeping the depth of the legs, flip the left palm, reverse warrior, right hand back of thigh, left overhead. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow and thigh, right arm next to your ear, extending your side body. Reverse, breath in. Windmill the hands to the earth. Tuck your right toes under and step to the front of the mat and fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Slowly restack the spine, breath in. Mountain, breath out. Taking a little further now, hands to heart. Find a steady focus and gaze. Shift your weight to your right foot. Open your left knee out to the side and find tree pose. So you can place your foot against your ankle, toes on the earth, most stability, towards your lower leg, below your knee against your calf, or above your knee pressed against your inner thigh. Wherever you are, try to seek to really push against your inner thigh and resist. That squeezing and inward pressure is going to help with your balance. Find a steady breath. Steady gaze. Stay for another full breath in. You've got it, yogis. And a full breath out. Stork pose, inhale. Runner's lunge. Keep the back knee lifted this time. Open the chest, full runner's lunge. Tighten your left knee. Keep the legs as they are. Straighten the right leg, wide pyramid. Tighten your right thigh. Shifting back to runner's lunge. Now lightly bend your left knee and sweep the arms to the sky. High crescent. Keep the knee bent. Reach up a little, breath in. Cactus, exhale. Now stay as you are with your hips. Twist to the right. Pause. Find your balance. Arms open front and back. Option to stay or revolve reverse. Looking over your right shoulder. If you're in the revolve reverse, can you start to tighten your left knee? Come high on your left tippy toes and drag your right inner knee forward. Sweep the right arm to the sky, high crescent, inhale. Lower the left heel down, warrior 2, exhale. Feel into this shape, drag your right inner knee further forward. Pushing down through the razor edge of your back, left foot. Flip the right palm, reverse warrior. Keep the depth of the bend in the leg. Extended side angle, right elbow on thigh to begin. Left arm next to your ear. Turn and revolve your chest and heart to the sky. Reverse Trikonasana. Straighten your right leg. Lean back. Maybe you flex the right toes. Open the right side even further. Standing up tall, arms open wide. Shift your weight to your back left leg, tighten behind the knees. Weight in the back leg as you come into Trikonasana. Right hand against your shin bone, left arm to the sky. Weight is in your back leg, tighten through your knees. Woo. Gazing to your left fingertips to the sky. Reverse Trikonasana, inhale, windmill back. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the blocks of the earth. Step your left foot forward and fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Slowly restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders down, mountain pose. Second side, hands to your heart, breath in. Shift your weight to your left foot, right leg in stork pose. Open your right knee out to the side and place your right foot either against your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Pressing against the thigh firmly. Pelvis tucks under, shoulders back and down. Steadying your focus. Steady your breath. Shoulders relaxed. Take another full breath here. Stork pose, breath in. Runner's lunge, breath out. Keep the back knee lifted. Open the chest, inhale. Wide pyramid. Tighten both legs and maybe flex the left foot, shifting your weight back. Runner's lunge, breath in. And bend the right knee slightly, shifting your weight towards your feet. Only sweep the arms to the sky, high crescent. Reach a little higher, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Hold with the hips, twist your upper body to the left. Nice, arms spread out, front and back, gazing over your left hand. Option is stay or revolve, reverse, left hand on sacrum or back thigh right overhead. If you are in this shape, start to tighten your right knee. Rise high on your right toes and drag your left inner knee further forward. Reaching your right arm up and back. Sweep the left arm to the sky, high crescent, inhale. Lower the right heel down, warrior two. Feeling into your stance, left inner knee draws further forward. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, leaning back. Keep the depth in the left knee. Extended side angle, left elbow and thigh, right arm next to ear. Create as much length between your right fingertips and your right outer razor edge of the foot. Reverse triangle, right arm windmills back. Start to straighten your left leg, leaning back. Maybe you flex and lift the left foot. Standing up nice and tall. Shift your weight to your back right leg and push your hips back in space. Tighten behind both knees and start to tip forward, looking up to the sky. Finding length in your spine, tighten through your knees, opening your chest. Reverse Trikonasana, breath in. Windmill the hands down to blocks or earth, runner's lunge. Step to front of mountain fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Slowly restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back and down. Final round, a little quicker now. Hands to heart. Shift your weight to your right leg, left leg in stalk. Open the left knee, finding your tree variation. Once you're there, option to keep the hands at your heart or reach the arms overhead. Maybe you spread your wings, thumbs and index connect, lifting and opening the heart and gaze towards the sky. Stork pose, breath in. Runner's lunge, breath out. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, wide pyramid. Shifting forward to high crescent lunge, breath in straight away. Cactus, exhale. Twist to the right and extend your arms, breath in. Revolve, reverse. Just the breath out. Sweep the right arm to the sky, high crescent, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Flip the right palm, reverse your warrior, breath in. Extended side angle, breath out. Reverse Trikonasana, breath in. Option for triangle or half moon, so you can tighten both thighs and reach forward, or find perhaps your block stepping onto your right foot and float the left leg off to the sky. Reverse Trikonasana, land silently if in your half moon, reaching back. Exhale, windmill hands down, step forward and fold, breath out. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Slowly restack the spine and roll the shoulders back and down. Second side, hands to heart, shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee opens out, tree pose. Pelvis tucks under. Option to keep the hands at the heart or reach the arms overhead. Maybe your branches open up. Maybe your chest and gaze lifts. Stay for another full breath here. Stork pose, breath in. Runner's lunge, breath out. Heart opens, inhale. Wide pyramid, exhale. High crescent lunge, shifting forward, arms up, breath in. Cactus, breath out. Twist to your left and extend the arms, inhale. Revolve, reverse, just an option. High crescent, breath in. Warrior two, breath out. Flip and reverse, inhale. Extended side angle. Exhale. Reverse Trikonasana, breath in, tighten both legs. Option for Trikonasana or half moon, breath out. Maybe you grab the block and reach in front. Stay for another full breath here. Reverse Trikonasana, breath in. Windmill the hands down to the earth, pause. Step your left foot back in space and lower the knees down and lower back to child's pose, breath out. Letting your third eye rest down on the earth. And deepen your connection to the ground. Shifting your weight forward on your next breath in. Crossing your ankles and sit down into a seated position. Wiggle your hips a little forward so your legs are at the very front of the mat. From here, sitting as tall as you can in Dandasana, seated L-sit. Lengthening through your spine, lengthening through the backs of your legs. Feeling into the stretch through the back body. And then maintaining length in the spine, start to pitch the torso forward, only if possible. Maybe your hands stay behind you as you pitch forward, keeping opening through the chest and the head, or maybe fingertips come in front. And stay for another full breath here. And hands can hold onto the calves, ankles, toes, or over the soles of your foot, drawing your third eye towards your shin bones, and stay for about 3 deep breaths. Slowly sitting up nice and tall. And take a twist to your right as far as you can, left palm against your thigh, rolling your left shoulder forward, your right shoulder back. And then twisting to your left as far as you can. Option to bring a block along with you, or you can go without, laying all the way down onto your back. Bending your knees. Now you have the option to go into a supported or an active version of shoulder stand. Supported, we use our block on a low or medium height, placing underneath your sacrum, and then bending and extending your legs up to the sky. That is our more constructive resting variant. Otherwise, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. You can come from a bridge or rocking up. If you're from a bridge, your hands come underneath your lower back. We walk our knees in one at a time, flipping the palms and extend your legs straight up to the sky. Seeking to walk your shoulders underneath you, creating as much straightness and squeeze between your shoulders to your toes. If you are in active shoulder stand and you want to take it a little further, you can bring the legs overhead towards plow pose. Either feet face the back wall or maybe toes land on the earth. If they are touching the ground, you might release the hands, grab onto the sides of the mat, or maybe hands interlace and pressing your pinky finger side on the mat. And if your legs are easily touching the ground, you can bend the knees down to the earth either side of your armpits, or shoulders, I should say. Take another 3 deep breaths here. Now coming out the way you came in. So if you did go through bridge, then you lower that down that way. Otherwise you slowly lower the spine down. And then easing your back all the way down into the earth. Arms opening out wide, and let your knees take a gentle windscreen wipe side to side. And when you're ready, allowing your legs to extend out nice and long. Hands can stay by your side or over your belly and your heart. We'll stay here and focus on our breath for the next 5 rounds. If you wish to extend your Shavasana, you can stop this video and enjoy. Otherwise, feeling into your breath. Slowly awaken your limbs and take your time to roll to one side before coming into a grounded seat. As we bring our practice to a close, I invite you to bring your hands together at your heart. And on your next inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And open the arms wide down to the earth. Exhale. Arms reach wide to the sky, breath in. And bring your hands to your heart and bow your head down to the earth in gratitude. May you continue to appreciate your body, appreciate your mind, taking care of both with this practice. Hope you have a lovely day. See you next time.